A political rally under constant siege from the start.
By the grace of God, it will not dominate Texas!
The hundreds of faithful gathered for Texas Muslim Capital Day did their best to raise their voices amid the steady heckling of a few dozen anti-Muslim protesters.
I think we now know why we're here today.
The rally was hosted by the Houston chapter of the Council on American Islamic Relations, which supports bills requiring police to wear body cameras and in-state tuition for undocumented children. Also religious freedom for all faiths. Mustafa Carroll is executive director of Houston Care.
We're also asking our representatives to support a bill that's going to be coming through to actually prevent courts from interpreting our religious texts.
It's a bill filed by conservative Republican State Representative Dan Flynn, who also filed a so-called anti-foreign law bill.
We're anti-Sharia.
Anti-Sharia or anti-Islam? I'm confused.
No, they're all anti-Islam.
I've heard more about Sharia from non-Muslims than I ever heard from Muslims, and I've been a Muslim since I was 19 years old.
Carroll says anti-Sharia legislation simply isn't necessary.
It's just, I guess the equivalent would be like the Ten Commandments.
Republican State Rep Molly White sparked controversy with this Facebook post demanding any Muslim visitors to her office to renounce terrorists and pledge allegiance to America.
You want a denunciation? Ask those people who did it. You know, we stand against them. They're not our friend because more Muslims are killed by terrorists than anyone else.
The day's biggest task, easing fears over the democratic process.
When you have folks who are immigrants who come from countries where there isn't that sort of participatory tradition, it's very important for both the adults, and I came up on a bus full of students, for them to learn that this is their capital.